Welcome back to the belted Galloway Homestead. Now that it's getting springtime here in Minnesota, I figured I'd get my Cub Cadet commercial M60 out, tank M60, give it some service before I start mowing with it. It mows really fast. Only issue I've had with it is once I've run with it for a while, it's hot, and I disengage the mower deck and try to re-engage it. It sometimes won't kick in and start the mower deck again. I don't know what's causing that, but I've got some rebuild parts here. I'm going to do an oil change on the hydraulic, oil change on the engine. Again, upgrade with a commercial grade. You know, you get your filter on the engine, which is nice. You've seen on another video I did with the DR walk behind. It's nice to have those extra filters. My duck bill has seen better days. Gonna do some oil and some air filters, and also I got the kit with a fuel filter. And another nice thing with this unit here is, instead of fumbling around trying to find the oil plug in the block to change the oil, it's got this nice hose that comes right out here to change the oil. Runs from the bottom of the crankcase down here and out. So, yeah, not a bad mower. I wish I had one with the deck out front to get underneath the pine trees and such. I find sometimes, if maybe it was a 72, it wouldn't be as bad, but with it being a 60, I found I'm scraping trees and stuff like that, trying to get close, and things are smacking me in the face and such. But it's been good. Been a good mower. And other nice thing is the dual fuel tanks. I don't know if that was an option or not, but I've got dual fuel tanks. And yeah, you can do a lot of mowing before you need to gas up. So let's get servicing this thing. I came across a pretty good manual for this Cub Cadet M60. And along the way, I've always, when I found a little nugget of information, I would write it down here on a blank page. So I'm going to change the air filters. There's the part numbers for this unit, a Fleet Guard and a Kawasaki. There's the inner air filter. You can use conversions to find other manufacturers of air filters. Also here, the engine oil filter. Got some different ones, Fleet Guard, Napa. I prefer Mobile One. I know there's different ones and people prefer that. I just prefer Mobile One oil filters. And then the different types of oil that it takes, and less than 2 quarts. The hydraulic oil filter, there's a number for it. And the hydraulic oil, if you ever want to change that out. So I've got my 3 blades here. I'm going to be installing brand new blades. I got on Amazon. I got all these parts on Amazon. I'll leave the links down below in case you want to go to them. I found a kit that had the inner, the outer air filters, and also a fuel filter. Looks like the one that's on my unit too, so figured I'd change that out. On the outside of the air filter box, I got this duck bill deal. It went bad, so I decided to purchase another one. And then of course here's the oil filter, and then the hydraulic oil filter. So I'm going to be doing all that service on the Cub Cadet today. So got a good manual here. Parts. So if anybody needs any info, any parts, I've got. I might have the numbers you're looking for, and all that. Numbers on the deck, and different parts comes in handy on that. If you need new, you're always replacing the rollers on the deck, and these wear out and that kind of stuff. So let me know and I'll help you out.
Well, it's a little windy outside, so I figured I'd bring it into the shop. So I got the oil flow in there. I'm going to change the fuel filter here next. Well, another nice thing about this, on and off valves right here on the fuel tanks. I'll be changing out the air filters, the inner and the outer there. The duckbill here is in bad shape. Glad I got a new one. Got on there and helps keep the debris out, but then also stuff can fall out. The purpose of these. They're not bad shape, but that one's dirty. We'll throw the new ones in here. It's that easy. All right, there's the old filter out. Here's the new filter. Give you some reference of a part number if you're looking for it. Get this installed. Well, that went fairly quick. So we got our new fuel filter. We've got our new hydraulic filter. We've got our new breather filters. Our new duckbill. We got our new oil filter. We got our new oil. Just less than 2 quarts, so started that up so let it be draining down. I went with straight SCA 30 on that, and then I most likely will have to top off my hydraulic reservoir with some 20 W50 because filter probably holds about 1 quart. While that's draining down, I figured I would start hitting the grease points on there. Now, I don't have an actual chart. I think there's one up here on the front of the mower. We'll take a look, but it gives you actually points here to hit on your lubrication chart there. So that's nice. I'll go up here and open up this floor. It just swings right up. And yeah, we got some belt information and we've got a lubrication chart here. So I'm going to take that grease gun and start hitting these points. These come off very easy to get access in there. So that's nice. I'll get the other side off, and while the oil's settling, I'll get this greased, and I think that'll be it. Pretty darn quick. I don't know if you've seen, but it started coming out right here. So I try to give it the grease until I start seeing it come out. And I try to wipe the excess away because that is only going to collect dust and dirt as you mow. Let's get the rest of these done. All right, the engine oil's topped off. It looks like it was 1.5 quarts is what it took. I happen to have some 20W50, so I topped that off. I had to refill the grease gun, so it took me a little longer. But just quickly, I'll go over the points here with you. Any questions, let me know. But there's one there for the front pivot. One here, one there for the swivels. Linkage there, one there, one there. We get inside here. We've got them there on those castings. We've got one here on this linkage bar. We've got 2 here, would be underneath the seat. We've got 1 down there on that pivot. Of course, we got the 3 spindles, arbors, I think spindles. Oh, we've got another one way in there, you can hardly see it. That takes care of the front, and then in the back, you've got one right under, right about there. And other than that, service is done. I put these cover plates back on. Belts are in pretty good shape, but I'll get that when I need to. Let me wrap this up. Well, there you have it. Quick service on the commercial grade Cub Cadet. I would recommend it, especially a commercial grade. It's got the fabricated mower deck on there. It's got some other extras. And boy, it mows. Even mows good with wet grass, which I guess comes in good for professionals getting the grass mow when they need to. So, provided some good part numbers there for service. So if you got any other questions, let me know. Maybe I'll do a video of it in action this summer. As always, thanks for watching. And please subscribe. Give me a like.